everybody, I hope you guys had a great day so far. Now today's video is all about introducing every single Hakuna mapika animal to you guys. Now I'm gonna walk around randomly here, walk up to the animals, give you guys a few fun facts about them, introduce them to you, and I believe that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Alright, so I would love to start with the dogs because they have been the very first one here on the Oasis and they're almost the closest one. They accompanied me through the entire road up to here where I am today. So let's go through all the dogs. Come boys, come here. Hey, come. Oh, good job, boy. Alright, so here we got Liam. He is actually our protector, the super hyperactive child we have here. If something was to happen, he would be the first one to go for it, definitely. Then we've got Bongo. Bongo is the boss of the pride and he just had to prove it to Kenzo, I think 2 days ago. This is why he has a little flesh wound here. Can you see that? At his chest. Now the vet is coming out tomorrow and then he's gonna get a few stitches because we don't want to leave it like this. And as you guys can see, this is a character who speaks for himself. This is Logan. He's a timber wolf, yeah, a very vocal one, and the youngest one of the entire pride. Not pride, of the entire pack. You call it a wolf's pack and not a wolf's pride, right? He's definitely gonna grow a little bit more. Oh yeah, my boy. Oh, you're beautiful. Look at those beautiful teeth. Look at those teeth, man. Unbelievable. That's where you can actually see that he's a wolf. If you look into his eyes, he has very deep eyes, a massive head, and beautiful, thick, white teeth. That's quite a difference. And actually, while you're playing with him and a little bit wrangling, you can just feel his power, like his jaws are way, way stronger than the ones from the dogs. And then the next one is Rocky. Rocky will be the most gentle character of all of them. Like, you can put him into a room with a little mouse and he would never ever do something to her. And he actually developed also into a house dog because in the beginning he used to be outside with the other ones all the time, but since he really doesn't bother anybody in the house, he's not stealing things from the table and he's not too, possessive, and so we just allow him automatically to spend time with us in the house, and this is now his new home. And last but not least, Kenzo, our Doberman. He's a little bit a goofy boy, which makes him look funny, but don't underestimate him. He can run like the wind, and he's super strong when he does those ranking fights with Bongo and the other ones. He basically always uses his body weight to push them down and to just take over. He's such a good boy too. And here we got one of my favorites. This is Mr. Pumbaa, right? He loves the belly scratches. Oh, there we go. You big boy. Pumbaa is about 2 years old, I would say. And he's one of the happiest pigs I've ever met in my life. He's actually acting like a dog. If we take him around the house, he's almost trying to act like a human. And yeah, what else do we know about you? You're a little bit overweight, but that's what a pot-belly pig's mission is in life. Mine is to bring animals into people's hearts, and his is to become as fat and beautiful as possible. Alright, who else do we got there? So, and one of my favorite boys, you guys know him already, is Dylan. Dylan is an eland. He came here as a baby. He was covered in scars from his head to his toes. He's actually still very young. Elands are the biggest antelope species. I gotta be careful with those horns. Antelope species in the world. They can get up to 1 ton heavy. Isn't that unbelievable? And yeah, so he will be around maybe 200 kgs by now. So he's still got a lot to grow. And in the background, we can see Lucy. Most of you guys will know Lucy from the vlog, Hakuna mapika vlog 2, where we had to give her stitches right behind the one horn. She's a wildebeest and she's still a baby as well. And yeah, as you guys can see, she's doing perfectly fine again.
Don't wanna have to wait tonight, wait tonight.
And then we got the bless box. These are two sisters. It's her and the other one back there. And yo, what up? You mustn't protect her. I'm not doing anything. You see, Lucy just came running, thought I want to do something bad to her. Nah, don't worry. The thing is, we had to vaccinate them the other day, and then she had that little operation here behind the horn. This is why they're super protective, because in these cases you always have to catch them, and they don't like to be catched. So yeah. And we got the chickens right over there. That chicken family is not super tame. They're doing their own thing. We leave them on their own. What they do lay a lot of eggs right in that chicken house, which I built about 2 years ago when I arrived here. But the sad thing is that we barely get hold of those eggs or so, because the baboons, they run right through the fence. These are monkeys, quite big monkeys, and go in there and just steal all the eggs and eat them, which is pretty sad. Yeah. A squirrel in the kitchen. All right. So that's first-hand action. Let's go and have a look there. Like Stevie and Noe just told me that there's a squirrel in the kitchen. So funny.
There is one. Check.
No. Ah, yeah. There is one. Yeah, I just saw it. So, you know what? Let's get a towel. Can somebody hold the camera for me? There he is. These are the squirrels actually living in my room. They live in the wall. There is a squirrel family, and I believe this is one of them. Holding his tail with one hand and a little bit softer his body with the other one. But let's release him up there and then he can go back to his family actually. Come with me. So that's where we always see them, running up and down like that. And goodbye. And then there is also the duck family. You guys maybe remember the duck which I rescued last time, which flew into the camp of the cheetahs. That was one of them, right over there. Pumba, what's up? Why are you following me all the time? Then some of you know him, some of you don't know him yet. This is Mr. Iggy. Now Mr. Iggy is an iguana, a green iguana, and he's a very old boy. Unfortunately, we had already to amputate him 2 toes, as you guys can see here. And he was actually in quite bad condition once he came to us. But we fixed him together, and it's actually a wonder that he's still living, because he's about 14 years old, which is very, very old for iguanas. And yeah, but he still looks happy, he's still shedding, he's still enjoying the beautiful sunshine here in South Africa. So yeah, I guess he can't complain. Alright, and here we are with Lady Lulu. So I gotta be honest with you guys, Lulu is not in a good mood today. I just wanted to pick her up, but she doesn't really enjoys it, or she gives me the signs that she doesn't want to be picked up. And that's totally okay. We're just gonna leave her there, admire her from a little bit more of a distance. She's still very beautiful, enjoying the warm light in this corner here. And this is actually how the rest of the terrarium looks like. Pretty cool, isn't it? She got there some lights, some UVB lights, some heating bulbs, a nice pool. Yeah. Get it nice in here. But yeah, we're gonna leave her there for now and not stress her or bother her, right? And this is one of our most beautiful snakes, the Dumeril boa. He's very beautiful, and it's a non-venomous snake. It's a constrictor, so you guys don't have to be scared that if he bites me, nothing's gonna happen. But for what reason should he bite me? I'm not doing anything wrong to him. What I just actually spotted is that he's struggling a little bit with shedding. back here. It could be that it's not humid enough in the terrarium. You guys need to keep in mind these snakes, they're not native to Africa. They live in tropical areas where there's a lot of moisture in the air. This is why we need to make sure that, let me come down a little bit here, that it's humid enough in the terrariums. But he's a super happy snake, as you guys can see. So, and now I'm on my way to Chucky's camp. Most of you guys most probably know that Chucky is a spotted hyena, and her camp is about a distance of 3 walking minutes from the main house. And yeah, let's go and say hello to her. So, let's enter the camp. So this is the first security gate, the outside fence. And then here we've got a management camp. I'll quickly pull her attention into the management camp. Come, go, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. There she goes. Hello, my girl. So once she's here, gives me more than enough time to enter this camp here. Hello, my baby girl. What's up, my baby girl? So this is a typical greeting ceremony. So they lift up the leg and they actually sniff and lick each other. It sounds a little bit pervert, but right next to their penis. And another crazy thing is I just did a how do you say an educational video on Instagram about it. Did you guys know that hyenas, both genders, they do have a penis? Male hyenas as well as female hyenas, both of them, they have a penis and testicles. And the females actually, and that's the crazy part of it, they even give birth through that penis. Isn't that crazy? To me, this animal is one of the most fascinating animals ever. And another crazy thing as well. So Chucky, when I raised Chucky, I mean, she's still very young, but I always believed that she's a female. Until a friend of mine, actually, who's quite an expert in wild African animals, predators, especially also hyenas, told me that according to the shape of the tip of Chucky, she should be a male. So I was living with the thought that she's a female, even though she's actually a male. But now we're gonna do a blood test, and hopefully the blood test can confirm that and give us the right information about her gender. But that's pretty cool, right? And then we got Kobe and Madiba. These are the 2 cheetah brothers and the newest family members of the Hakuna mapika family. They're about 1 year old, so still very young, and they have a lot to grow. Big boy. There's 2 big boys now. 2 big boys. Whoa. All right, so yeah, let's continue with the lion pride. And here we go with the ladies. All 3 of them are here. Now everybody must know Nyla by now. She's known as our troublemaker. She's super obsessed with me, which means she won't let any other lion or human get too close to me and spend too much time with me. She'll squeeze in and straight away cause some troubles. As she does now. Alright, so this is Leo. Leo is the brother of Nyla, and he's about 1.5 years old. That's also the reason for only starting to grow the mane now. You can actually see down here already the long hair, but since he's only 1.5 years old, he's only gonna start to grow the mane now, and I believe he's gonna be a beautiful king one day. And then then we continue with Snow. Oh, this is King Snow, and I believe he's gonna be one or maybe the biggest of the entire pride. I mean, he's slightly older than Leo, maybe 2 to 3 months older, but body size wise, he's already way bigger. His mane is only starting to grow now as well, so even Snow we have to give a few more months time to let the mane come out properly, right? And also something to add is that Snow is I believe the most gentle character of all of them in the pride. He's most probably the same like Rocky is in the dog pack. And then Kiara and Khaleesi, they are the newest lines of the pride and also the youngest ones. And I've experienced them actually as very balanced characters. So they can be super affectionate and cuddly and loving, but at the same time, if it comes to food or certain, rules in the pride, they can be very strict and also quite rough. So these ladies are definitely tough as well. And last but not least, the king of the pride, Mr. Dexter. He's the king of the pride at this stage. It still can change because they are all still youngsters. Snow is also coming to say hello and give some cuddles. And yeah, he was the very first lion on the Oasis. He was my first rescue. I've got a very special bond with him. Can't describe it in words, it's pretty hard. But I guess everybody of you guys know my relationship with him, and no more explanations needed. And then, of course, your favorite boys right over here, which is JJ, Momo, hello, and we've got Little over here. He's Little and his name is actually Little as well. And Kumar is right up here. Hello, boy. What's up? Hey, stop fighting. Come on. Stop with that. You guys are on video. You can't be rude like that on a video. Yeah. So who's that? This is Momo. How can we see that? Look at his face. Actually, yeah, I actually explained it already in one video, but I believe that his face is way more round compared to Momo's face right over there. Yeah, so 3 times a week we take them out into the nature where they can climb around on trees. They're not that bold yet, but they still, they hang around me all the time. But you guys have seen it already in, those picnic videos when we go to the back of the farm, or when we climb the cliff of the farm. Who's up, Momo? Who is that? Who is that? Yeah. This is a little bit of a mission here with them, because they're trying to destroy the camera and the microphone on the camera, pulling out all the cables. So I think I'm gonna make a quick one here. Where you going? No, there is not. There is no space for you. Get out of here. No. Okay, let me get up. Let me get up quick. So, and this here is the inside room. Actually, just wanted to show you that quickly. Let me go a little bit closer so you guys can see it better. There we go. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour and the introduction of all the animals here. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye. Say goodbye. Bye bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see what's next, then make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel right now. And if you want to see more content, you're so welcome to follow my other socials as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys later.